Hello everyone, welcome to yet another Qgis tutorial. In this video, I'll be showing you how to do a table join. In this case, we want to move fields that exist in a delimited text layer into a shapefile or a vector layer. What do I mean? For this Excel, there are sublocations and data that describe these sublocations. And for this shapefile, you can see there is Kenya, that's the country, Mombasa, the county, and then there are these sublocations. And these sublocations are described here in this Excel. We want to move the total population data and the area per square kilometers data from this Excel into the fields of these shapefiles. How do we do that? We have this NYALI Location shapefile, and that's where we want to add data. We want to add fields that exist in this Excel. So we'll have to add this Excel to our workspace. How do you do that? Under this icon, there is the Open Data Source Manager. You can also add the layer here. So I'll just double click this Open Data Source Manager. I want to add a delimited text layer. I'll browse to where the delimited text layer is. It is under NYALI population data, population density, open. It is a CSV and it has no actual geometry. What do I mean? For example, if I was to add point coordinates, I'd need to have northings and eastings, but this one has no particular geometry. Then you can see your sample data here. Then add, close. We want to move fields that exist in this Excel into this shapefile. How do we do that? I will search join under my processing toolbox. If this processing toolbox is not appearing here on the left side, we can go to processing toolbox, make it disappear or make it appear. I'll search join. Under vector general, there is join attributes by field value. Double click that. Our input layer is the layer that we want to move data to. And in this case, it is the NYALI location. For you to move data from this Excel into this shapefile, there must be a common field identifier. In this case, if I was to open my Excel, there is a field for the sublocations, known as name_3. And in our shapefile, there is also that sublocation field here, name3, describing the sublocations. So this is the field that you're going to use to move data. And this helps you to make sure that the data you're moving describes the exact layer or field that you want it to describe. Now, under input layer, NYALI location, and the table field, we will choose the common identifier. Then the input layer 2 will be our Excel. This is the population density, and the table field 2 will be our common identifier, which is name 3. And then under layer 2 fields to copy, now this is where you choose the fields that you want to move. Now for our case, we want to move the total population and the area per square kilometers. Once satisfied with the fields that you want to move, click OK. And then under joined layer, this is now our output. You can either leave it like that, it will create a temporary layer, but for our case, we want to save it. So I will save to file. Then under this NYALI population data, I will save joined population data. You can either save it as a GeoPackage, which is suitable for editing, or a shapefile. In our case, we are going to save it as a GeoPackage. Then save. Once I am satisfied with my settings, I will run. Close. If I was to open the attribute table of the new joined population data, open attribute table, you can see that the total population data and the area per square kilometers data has been added to the fields describing the NYALI location shapefile. That is how you do it, and that is how you move data from an Excel file into a vector layer in Qgis. Thank you for watching this tutorial, and see you in the next one.